Hello again, my beautiful princesses and my handsome princes. Auntie Karine is here again with another new topic that you'll be getting in primary school. Well, it's a part 2 of a new topic that I did. So remember, we're doing singular and plural. And what did we say that singular means? Very good. Singular means one thing. And plural means more than one. So it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once it is more than one, it is plural. So yesterday we did some plural nouns. And we had, which letter did we add to the end of those nouns so that we can make them plural? S. Very good. So we had S to the end of some nouns to make them plural, as in cat. So one cat, which is singular, we say cat. But plural cat, which is more than one, we say cats. So you hear the S sound at the end? Cats. Singular, dog, but plural, dogs. But today we're going to learn about some nouns that when they're plural, it's not just S alone that you had. You had to add another letter with it, because not all nouns you can add S to it and make it plural. Some of them you have to do other tricks to them to make them plural. So today I'm going to introduce you to some of those nouns, so when you see them you will know how to make them plural. Now boys and girls, look carefully and listen. Take out your pencils, take out your book and take notes. You're going to get these in grade 1 or probably grade 2. Now, for some nouns or words, you make them plural. Words that ending in S, S and S, SH, CH, or Z, or we say Z. To make them plural, we had ES. So, if you're making words that end with S with any of these letters, if they come at the head of the words, to make them plural, you're going to add E and S. Understand, boys and girls? But I'm going to show you a list of words with these endings, and then we're going to make them plural. So look at them, boys and girls. Take them off in your books, so that when you go to primary school and your teacher starts to teach you these things, you can go back to them, refresh your memory. Now here, boys and girls, here we have some words, and they end with S. S, 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 S. So they're all ending, and some ending with single S, and some ending with double S. Now, over here, they are singular, meaning one. Remember, nouns. These are nouns, and nouns are naming words. So over here, these nouns are singular, one. This is the word bus, bus, bus. So this is one bus. Now we want to make bus becomes more than one. So we're talking about probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buses. So we want to make bus plural becomes more than one. So we had ES. And that is now plural buses. So you have singular bus, plural buses. And we make buses plural by adding ES. What we had? ES. Because nouns that end with S, S, SS, SS, double S, we had ES to make them plural. And here we have had es. Very good. Es. Because it ends with a s. So remember, nouns that end with s, singular nouns that end with s, to make it plural, you had es. And this is the word boss. B-os. Boss. And to make boss plural, we had es. And now we have bosses. 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 This is the word class. Class. Ending with two s's. And to make class plural, we had es. And it is now classes. And why did we have es and not just s alone? Very good, because it ends with two s. So nouns, singular nouns that ends with two s's, to make them plural, you had es. So it is now classes. Here we have dress. Dress. And it ends with two s. And what do we add to it to make it plural? es. And now we have dresses. What do we have? Dresses. And down here, this is kiss. 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 And to make kiss plural, what are we going to add? To es. We had es. And it is now kisses. It is now kisses. So nouns, singular nouns that end with s or ss, we had es to the end to make them plural, to make them more than one. And remember, we say that nouns, singular nouns that end with certain letters, we're going to have es. Now these nouns, they end with, what do they end with? These end with C and H. Now C and H, they make one sound. They say ch, 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 ch. They make one sound. And S and H, they make one sound. Shh. So any noun, singular nouns that end with C and H or S and H, to make them plural, become more than one, we had es. So for all of what I'm going to do, to make them plural, we're adding e and s. Now this is singular. B-each. B-each. Now E and A are vowels, and when two vowels are beside each other in a word, the first one says its name. So this is B-each. C and H says ch. B-each. And this is one beach, singular beach. Because singular means one. And to make it plural, we had what? Es. So this is no longer one beach. Now this is beaches. Beaches. And it can be how many beaches? Can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because plural means more than one. Singular beach, one beach. Plural, beaches, more than one. And this is arch, arch, church. And over here, to make it plural, we had es. So it is now churches. What is it now? Churches. Churches. And we had ES because it ends with C and H. Down here we have branch. And ch. B and her, they're working together. Br. And ch. Branch. And over here, to make, so this is how many branch? 1. So we want to make it more than 1. We want to make it plural. So what do I have? ES. So now we have branches. What do we have now? Branches. So you can, when you're talking about more than 1 branch, you say branches. 2 branches, 3 branches, 4 branches. Here, this is the word lunch. Lunch. What is this word? Lunch. And how many lunches are here? 1. Singular. And to make lunch plural, you had ES. Now you have lunches. So you can have 2 lunches, 3 lunches, 4 lunches. It is now plural. It is more than 1. Dish. D-I-sh. So we're moving on to SH. D-I-sh. Dish. Now this is how many dish? 1. Singular. 1. And to make it plural over here, we had E and S. And now we have what? Dishes. It can be 2 dishes, 3 dishes, 4 dishes, 5 dishes. And down here we have ash. Lash. This is lash. Like your eyelash. Ash. Lash. And it ends with S and H. So what do we have to hit to make it plural? E and S. So it is now lashes. It is now lashes. Over here it is lash. 1 lash. Singular lash. And over there now it becomes lashes. So it is more than 1. Now our final set of words, they are ending in, what's this? X. X, X, Z. And to make them plural, we had ES. So these nouns are ending with X. Because remember we say that nouns that end with X, to make them plural, we had ES. Now which word is this? X. 6. This word is 6. This noun is 6. And we know that 6 is it's a numeral. It's a number. Now this is 1 6. It's a singular 6. Like this. It is just 1 6. Now to make 6 plural, it's going to become more than 1 now when it is plural. We had ES. So it is now 6s. It is now 6s. So it can be 2 6s, 3 6s, 4 6s, 5 6s. Because it is plural, and plural means more than 1. Here we have tax. Axe. Axe. Tax. And this is 1 tax. To make tax plural, we had ES. So it is now taxes. So it is more than 1 taxes because it is now plural. Over here it is singular, meaning 1. And now it is plural, meaning more than 1. And we had ES because it ends with an X. Here we have the word fox, ox, fox. And this is how many fox? One fox. Now to make more than one fox, we have es. It is now foxes. Singular one fox, more than one foxes. So you had E and S. Buzz, end with Z. Buzz. And to make buzz plural, we had E and S. And now it is buzzes. Buzzes. You know the bees buzz. One buzz. More than one buzzes. So these are some nouns that end with X and Z. And to make them plural, become more. Alright, boys and girls, let's do this activity. Now remember, we are adding ES to some nouns to make them plural. So nouns that end with X, S, Z, SH, CH, we add ES to them to make them more than one. So here, I have some numeral to show how many of them. Now we are going to circle which one of them is the correct one that goes with the numeral or the number of things that are there. So we have 2. Do we say 2 box or 2 boxes? Very good. 2 boxes. Because it's plural and 2 is more than 1. If it was 1, we would have box. 1 box. Now let's move on now. 3. So 3 is more than 1. So do we have 3 buses or 3 bus? Very good. 3 buses with the ES. Do we have 1 bus or 1 buses? 1 buzz. Singular. Buzz. Do we have 5 dishes or 5 dish? 5 dishes. More than 1. And the ES shows that it's plural, more than 1. Do we have 4 church or 4 churches? Very good. 4 churches. More than 1. So the nouns that end with ES, they are plural, more than 1. And the ones that don't have ES, they are. Now that's it for today, my grade 1 boys and girls, or even grade 2. So sometimes grade 2 children get these too. So when you start primary school or whenever the teacher starts this topic, then you'll already have an idea about how to pluralize nouns that end with specific letters. Boys and girls, I hope you are taking notes. I hope you are practicing the things that I'm teaching you so that when you go to grade 1, it will be easier for you when you get these topics. Who am I? Auntie Karine. Thank you again for tuning into my lesson. Please continue to subscribe to me on what's that now? YouTube. On YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook. So for now, boys and girls, please continue to read. Bye-bye.